Carl Reed, college football analyst, 24/7 Sports. I'm here with Bethune-Cookman running back Branden McDonald. Branden, how you doing?
How you doing, Mr. Reed?
It's all good. Now, listen, it's been an eventful week for you guys down at Bethune-Cookman. Obviously, Ed Reed situation, they decided not to move forward with him on this contract. What position as a player did that put you guys in? Tell me what's been kind of the energy down there with the removal of Ed Reed from the program.
A lot of mixed emotions, anger, sadness, just being lost, a bunch of questions like why, and sometimes we don't get that answer, sometimes you ask God why you're not gonna get that answer, so it's just a bunch of hurt, you know.
What were some of the things that Ed Reed was doing from the time he started there to the time he was removed? How was he changing things and how was he changing the culture that got you guys so upset that he was removed?
Well, like he just changed the like when he got here or when the announcement was that he was gonna be the head coach, it changed the morale of the school. It like gave us, especially as a football player and as a football team, it gave us hope, for change. That's all we really was looking for was change. And when he got here, he started already building the field, a locker room, changing our nutrition, and just getting things in order. Getting players in order and making sure we straight. And standing on that Dr. Mary name.
So we've seen a lot of footage about and comments about players sharing helmets, mildew in the rooms in the locker room. Are these things true? Were those things really going on? Are you guys really sharing helmets? Are you guys really having to participate with equipment that's got mildew? Is your dorms rooms really mildew? Is that media driven? Or are those true things?
Sadly, I mean they're true. Proof is in the pudding. It's true. And I don't want to bash my HBCU. I love my HBCU, but it is true. Yes, we shared helmets during games and had to share cleats sometimes, or some rooms is flooded or maintenance problems. And yes, like it's been a lot. It has been a lot, and I feel that it was a little higher level, wasn't really, helping us as much as we needed, or they felt like they wasn't trying enough. So, but yes, I mean, it is, sadly, it's true.
Here is a question that people are going to ask, though, Branden. If these were the conditions, right? Why wait until now to speak on them? Why did you guys never say in the past, hey, we're sharing helmets? Hey, it's mildew. Why did it take for what happened with Ed Reed before you guys started speaking out on why you were having some of these issues?
I can say because really, with Bethune being like, a small HBCU school, not really known too much, I feel like our voice wasn't being heard. I feel like because we most definitely were crying out for help, but a lot of people just, kind of looked over us, being a small school. So, like, I didn't know what Bethune was. I never, because, growing up in school, they don't teach you certain things. I really didn't know who Dr. Mary was, coming here and taking a visit. And I started learning about my people because I'm big on my people. I'm going to stand on my people no matter what. So hearing about her, and we really brought between her gravesite is on campus. So when I did that on the visit and seen that, it changed and made me want to come here. So I say that to say as if like it just we didn't have enough light shined on us to speak out. And I think with Ed Reed coming, and then that big thing happened with him leaving, it brought light to everything and all our problems, and not just our problems as football players, but as basketball players, track, or just students. Now we have students crying out and students telling their problems and some stuff we didn't even know that it was true, and it's amazing. Like it amazed a lot of us. Like wow, it's sad to hear that some of our own students and peers had to go through that.
When you say that guys cried out for help previously, who were you crying out for help to? Who were you guys trying to get a resolution from prior to Ed Reed?
part of it, I would say our coaches really our old former coaches, and I'm not bashing them either. But like, a lot of people say like, well, especially as football players, toughen up, or, sometimes things happen, or that's how it is, but as of knowing now, this is the 20th century, things shouldn't have to be like that. Things should be, when you see the Jackson States and you see the Southern and Grambling and TSU, you see change. So then you come here, you see something that's not even close to that. It's just like, wow, like what we doing different? What's the problem? Can we fix the problem? Or can we get some help? So, and I think a lot of players also was scared to say something, feared of, being bashed, or coaches might, you don't want a coach to feel a type of way or a certain type of way. You don't want people to feel certain ways. So, I think that's why a lot of people didn't say what they wanted to say.
So I'm watching the videos of the protests on campus, and it seems like it's a lot more people out there than just football players. It seems like you got a lot of students, a lot of organizations out there as part of the protest. What are you guys hoping to accomplish with the protesting, and what exactly are you guys asking for?
What we're asking for is really, the biggest thing is change. Yes, we were asking for Coach Ed back, but really we all want change. And it really is not just the football, it's all sports and students. Change as a campus, change as a HBCU. We also speaking out for other HBCUs that need help. It's not just us. It's starting to shine light on other HBCUs. When Coach when Coach Deion went to Jackson State, it kind of changed for them too, and it brought light to all of us. So yeah, it's just a lot of those things. It amazes me because I never seen this, growing up, or I really never heard about too many HBCUs. We don't get taught that in school. So
When you say you guys want change, what exactly specifically do you want to see change? What are some of the changes that you're looking for?
changes such as equipment, nutrition. Just as if you want to go football, nutrition, equipment, facilities. Um, I say training facilities. I think we need more in there as well. Just as players, I don't, because I'm not just saying we want money, but we want the same equal as other, schools. We want stipend, we want cost of attendance. So it's a lot that we want just to be the same as other schools. Just so we can have the same amount to compete with other schools when we play Memphis or we play Miami.
What, in terms of your regular student experience, what changes are you looking for?
Man, I'm just looking for I could say better tutors, more time to just focus on your schooling. Um, I was majored in business at first. I kind of changed it because business program I wasn't really fond of it too much. So just a lot. I mean, it's not that much, but a couple things in the education. I want to change a little bit, just a little more help.
Do you trust the powers to be to make your experience at Bethune-Cookman a great college experience?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I trust that. I really do love my HBCU. I can't, like I said, I can't bash it. I've never really been to a school, with my people fully. I went to a private Catholic school, so it was different. I got to see my people, enjoy my people, and learn new things. We have an African American history class. I never had that in any school I was at. So I can't say, this school has provided me with a lot of knowledge while being here for only a year.
Thank you, Branden, for joining us. And we wish you guys well as you guys continue to go through your protests. And we hope that everything works out for you guys.
Thank you. Really appreciate you having me, Mr. Reed.